A Racelogic-like display for under 200 euros? Well, that's interesting. Let's have a closer look. In the sim racing world, sometimes you just have to walk with open eyes through all the forums, communities to discover some important and interesting things. And I went across a shop called simneeds.com. It's in Belgium and it offers a tool that I was looking for such a long time. It's called EPLab Race Display Pro and it's a Racelogic similar display. But the good thing is it's just 199 euros and therefore it's a tenth of the original Racelogic display. So I thought that might be interesting. So what did I do? I placed the order and I have to give a shout out to the guys at simneeds.com. It was a perfect customer service. I had some questions in the chat and they answered promptly. But also I placed the order and I guess 1 hour later I got the delivery notification that everything is on its way, and this is what I got. So a little package with of course the invoice and some gadgets, SimNeeds, the sim racing shop, some gums, appreciated, thank you. And here it is, the box, the EPLab Race Display Pro. So you see, okay, a little bit of packaging material. But let's concentrate on that little tiny box. So you will receive a box that is cleanly designed, nice sticker on the top. So nothing too fancy, but I know what's in there and we will have a closer look. So some Italian stickers also there, some labeling. And this is of course the manufacturer of the package, not so interesting. And you see the blue sticker. I went for the blue option of the Race Display Pro from EPLab. And if we look inside the box, you see the device. It's pretty lightweight, so that comes in handy if we want to mount it to our rig. We do have an included USB cable with a special connector. We also got a sticker, and in that little tiny bag there is also a mount for the SimRig. So let's have a closer look at the box itself. So I was always looking for a product similar like the Racelogic tool, but I was not happy to spend that amount of money. So this box has the dimensions 13.5 centimeters, 7 centimeters and 4 centimeters, and it works with USB 2.0 and 3.0. And you see it here, there is the mounting capability. So this is all we got. And now maybe I talk you through the software installation process. This is pretty decent. You just go to the website simneeds.com, you click on download, and you get all the things you need. You will receive a SimHub dash where all the dashes we will see in a moment are stored. This is pretty known to the sim racing community, I guess. And you need to install the Vocore drivers, but they are delivered there. And then just inside SimHub, after attaching it to the USB port, enable the display. It could be that the display is flipped, but then in SimHub you can just uncheck or check the flip display box. Select the dashboard to be displayed. Select your idle behavior, what you kindly like. And select the device controls. And this is just for toggling through the screens. So I use my wheel buttons to do that. And press OK. And here we go. This is the display in action. And we go by each function one by one. So this is a lap time ticker. You see information about your current lap time, the sector times, the last lap and the best lap of that session. We also have a speed and gear indication. So it will automatically give you some insights about the current speed, and you see always in pretty big letters and numbers what kind of gear you're in. That's also very nice. And then you have, of course, the delta display, and that helps you throughout the lap to just see with a little, let's say, LEDs on top, which are not LEDs, it's the screen that just lights at this section in green or red. But it indicates if you are somehow on a fast lap or maybe not so fast lap. So it's quite handy and you can use it in the race quite easily. Then the driver ahead and driver behind. Here in this example, I am in iRacing. Just to mention that this display also works with ACC. And then, of course, you do not have iRating and stuff like that. But you can use the other dashes to get all the information you would need. So then you do have the best lap, last lap and delta of your current session. And here you see, but this is just because of my camera angle, I'm shooting a bit upwards, that there is where the red section is in the upper LED section, not completely filled space, but this is easily to solve. I will tell you how to do that. So fuel capacity, liters per lap, fuel last lap. You do have track maps. Not sure if I really would need that on that tiny display because I'm working with a bigger display on my monitors, but it's good to have it. Then you do have tire information, fuel information, water, oil temperature, and the brake bias. Also something that could come in quite handy, but I noticed that iRacing is maybe not so great in terms of tire temperature. ACC is way better. Then if you want to use or see your PC stats, you can easily do that by using the MSI Afterburner. This will be needed to display those kind of features here in that dash. And maybe just to show the SimHub dashboard, it can be easily done. So I first thought, oh, is there something wrong with my screen? No, it isn't. It's just software side, which section of the screen will be lit in the SimHub dashboard. And as you have seen the transfer of things, it can be easily solved. And I will maybe link the corrected, let's say, version of the dashboard later. Also, nice feature, if you're entering the pits, it will automatically go into pit mode. That means you see it here. This is the pitting time. In this case, I am in the pits just to show it to you. But maybe just to give it a better glance, you see some race action and how it's installed at my SimRig. So I did come up with some ideas about it, and I opted for the mounting directly on my button box, because it's a little bit centered towards the driver. And it's a funny thing, because the box is so lightweight, I just easily put it on the button box and fixed it with the power strip label that you can attach on both surfaces. And it's, I would not say rock solid, but nothing will happen, it won't fall off. And I pretty much like the position here in my SimRig, because whilst driving I do have a pretty clear view on the data, and this gives me way more immersion for the sim racing feeling, because it brings me a little bit closer to real world racing. And I was always looking for a display like that, but I was not willing to pay 1,299 euro for the sim version of the Racelogic display. Yes, I know with the Racelogic display comes a piece of software that analyzes your driving style, but I would not need that. I was just interested for the display, and then the option from EPLab for 199 euros was a pretty solid one, and I'm super happy. Just ordered it. It went straight out to me, and so I couldn't be any happier as of now. So for the moment, as you have seen, this was the first day using the dashboard, and I pretty much like it. Yeah, so this is really in the sim racing way I would like to use things. I want to bring me as close to real world racing. I know it isn't, but I think the box looks nice, and I opted for the blue version because this is more likely to be a look-alike for the Racelogic kind of design. It also comes in different colors. You can choose for a black color, you can choose a kind of a military green color or olive. So this is also possible, and it's just plug and play, so very easy to install, no hassle. It's as it should be, I would say. So I pretty much like it, and I hope you liked the video. If you do, please, if you don't mind, subscribe to my channel. It will be appreciated. Like the video, and if you have questions, just mention it in the comments and I will respond to that. So thank you for watching. We will see us next time in one of my videos. If you haven't been around, I'm also streaming some of my races on Twitch. And I'm not the pro driver, but I have a lot of fun. And if you want, you can just join and follow me there. Thanks for watching. Bye.